Let's review what narrative writing is. Narrative writing has a story, characters, setting, and events. They're usually fiction, but remember, there are many types of narrative writing. Today, we are going to write a personal story about our first day of school. But first, it's important to know what we are writing about. What would reading be like if the author just wrote about anything? It would be super confusing. So I'm going to model how you annotate a prompt. Prompts help us know what we write about and how we write it. And annotating is when we make notes or highlight important details. When we annotate a prompt, it can help us understand our prompt better. Here, I'll show you. First, I'm going to read the prompt. Write a story about your summer. Include details in your picture, add labels, and at least one sentence. So now I'm going to annotate. The first word I'm going to annotate is story, because that tells me that I am writing a narrative, because narrative is just a fancy word for telling a story. The second thing I'm going to annotate is the word summer, and that tells me what I need to write about, or in other words, the topic of my story. The third thing that I'm going to annotate is picture, because this tells me that I need to draw a picture about my summer. The fourth thing that I'm going to annotate is the word labels, and that tells me that I need to use words to describe my picture. And the last thing I'm going to annotate is the word sentence, because that tells me I need to write a full sentence with a subject and a verb, and that I need to include punctuation. Here's an example. I went to Colorado. What's the subject? Well, the word I, me, I'm the subject. What's the verb? Went. I went. And where did I go? I went to Colorado. And notice that I put a period at the end because it's a statement. So now I would like for you to answer the questions below, and please make sure to read carefully and choose the best answer choice.